Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.4153 mark and the $0.2768 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.3 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, I believe Fantom has bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, after seeing a 5 wave structure of this Elliot wave structure right here in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.65 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.0969 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Fantom to do here on the long-term scenarios. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And it is this Elliot wave structure, which is a micro Elliot wave count within the formation of this wave 3, that is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.4863 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started this corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and in a move that fully maximized its target areas in the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next was the start of this wave 3 to the upper side. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, and this is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, which is a fractal wave within the formation of this wave 3, where we have now peaked in the formation of that first wave, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that lies between the $0.4559 mark and the $0.4116 mark, and it is within this blue target area down here that I'm expecting to see the low for that second wave here on the Fantom chart. And at the time of this recording, you can see we have managed to get into that minimum retracement area, and that means there are high chances that we might have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and very soon we are going to start gearing up, see a break above the 20-day MAs both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart, so that we can have the support that we need for us to continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark. And the moment we manage to break above that, see a successful retest, and also see a break above the wave 1 high of this Elliot wave structure right here at around the $0.5333 mark, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing is the start of this massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And assuming that Fantom is not going to give us one more leg down in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the 0.6731 $1 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do before we can expect a wave 4 and then the wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. Then from there we can expect a wave 4 and then another wave 5 to the upper side to complete our even larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side of the Elliot wave structure that I have shown you on the 4-hour chart. But we also need to have in mind a worst case scenario in case the breakdown continues. And in case the breakdown continues, then I'll be expecting Fantom to fully maximize this blue target area down here by retracing back to the fib level 0.78. And in case such a move plays out, then we need to continue holding within this blue target area for us to still say that whatever we are seeing is a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2. And then from there we can expect one more leg down in the formation of that wave 2 before we can continue gearing up in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. But in case we lose this blue target area over here and continue seeing a breakdown to the lower side, then that would be suggesting an alternative scenario where we could term this whole structure to the upper side, giving us a peak at around the $0.5331 mark as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And if that is the case, then we can sketch out target areas to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to that high at around the $0.5331 mark, and by so doing I can be able to get a new target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which lies between the $0.4202 mark and the $0.3553 mark, and that is the new target area that we can expect Fantom to retrace into in case we lose this blue target area. So let's continue watching this blue target area, and in case we lose it to the lower side, in case the breakdown continues, then the next target area that we need to continue watching is this white target area down here by terming this whole structure to the upper side as a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 44 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in case the reversal happens. But in case the breakdown continues, that will still be supported. Also taking a look at the MACD, you have been able to print a bullish cross, suggesting that the reversal might happen very soon. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.